Hey guys, it is Jeanette, aka Sweet Jean, and I'm coming here with an update. It's been a few weeks. Um, After my last video, which I believe was like October 27th, I had a couple of weeks that were pretty, how should I say, nothing really to report. I did have a CT scan on October 31st, and everything was stable, so that came out good. And then I had my chemotherapy that following Thursday. And then the following Thursday, I'm trying to think because I'm a little bit scatterbrained, but I was not able to get my chemotherapy because there's a lapse in my insurance. This is going to be an emotional video for me, so I may tear up a little bit. But my job is in open enrollment, and we're actually going from one insurance to another completely different insurance. It does not cover pre-existing at 100%. The agent was supposed to reach out to everybody in the office, which they did, and everybody who is on FMLA, which they didn't because I was never reached out to. So when I went to my appointment to get my chemotherapy this past Thursday, they said that I was private pay. And so anyhow, I asked them if I could make a payment of like $200, $300 just to get my chemo because I need it. And unfortunately, the chemotherapy itself is $24,000, and in order to get something like that, you would have to put half down and a promise to pay on the rest, which I don't have half of $24,000 to get my chemotherapy. So I was really frustrated and upset, as you can imagine, only because, I mean, let's face it, nobody wants to get chemotherapy. It's basically poison. I mean, is what it is. You're getting poison put into your body to combat or to fight the cancer from spreading. And my eyes irritated. And so nobody wants chemotherapy. I don't want it because it's going to make me feel bad, but I need it. And so I asked her if I could still see my doctor. My doctor said yes. She would see me without charging me, and explained to her what happened and that there's a lapse in my insurance coverage at work. And my eyes irritated now. So she said, okay, well, you can't get your chemotherapy here, so there is a lapse in your insurance, so you are considered private pay. So I will have you do it at the hospital as an outpatient, and then they can bill you. And I said, okay, that's fine, because I needed to have it, and then I'll just figure it out. And hopefully by the time they bill me, I'll have my insurance figured out, and maybe they can retro that visit and cover it. And so I was, this past Friday, I went to the hospital to get my chemotherapy. I was dropped off. I got dropped off at 8 in the morning. By the time I got into a bed, it was about 10:30 in the morning. And then by the time someone came to do my blood work, it was 11:30 in the morning. And so my mom was out running errands, and I told my mom, just go home and I'll call you when I'm ready, because I thought it was going to be an in and out type thing where I go in, I get a bed or a chair, I get my chemotherapy for a few hours, and then I check out. And so I didn't realize it was going to be a very long process. And so my blood work came back and my blood levels were low, as they sometimes are. So I had to contact my doctor, let her know that my blood levels were low. So she ordered a blood transfusion, and a blood transfusion was ordered. They ordered one bag, and then hooked me up. They went ahead and put me on the oncology floor, accessed my port, and then gave me the blood transfusion. And the blood transfusion takes about 3 hours. And then once that was done, they gave me my chemotherapy. And luckily they were able to give me some dinner, lunch and dinner. So I had a turkey sandwich for lunch and like fajitas with rice and beans with a tortilla for dinner. And so then I asked them, I said, well, what time will I be done with everything so I can at least let my mom know so she can come get me? And they said it was going to be about 10:30 or 11 p.m. And they said, well, how long is the drive for your mom? And I said, well, it's about 45 minutes. And they said, no, don't have her bother coming out that late. If you want, we could just keep you overnight. That way you can have a restful night's sleep. And then have some coffee, have some breakfast. We'll check your blood again, make sure that your blood levels are fine. Because if they're still kind of low, your doctor may want another bag. And at least you're here hooked up. And if she needs you to have another bag, we'll just give you another bag. So I called my mom and I said, okay, Mom, I'm sorry, but I'm going to end up spending the night at the hospital. So that was from Friday to Saturday morning. And I did not get a good night's sleep because the people that were next to me were so loud. It felt like there was no insulation in the walls. Like I can hear them clearly. And she was on the phone all night long with her daughter. And then there was some man in there that had a very heavy, deep voice. And I kept trying to sleep, but I kept being interrupted by them talking. So I really didn't get a good night's sleep, which is fine. So in the morning, I got up, they checked my blood. My blood jumped up, so it was good. They let my doctor know, and the doctor said that's fine, and I could be released. And so I came home, and first day was fine. Let's see here. I went in on Friday, came out on Saturday morning. So all Saturday was okay. And then Sunday, I kept getting like my scalp felt really warm, like I was emitting heat or something. And now my scalp is like real tender. I don't know. It just feels like even just doing this softly, it's like tender. Kind of hurts a little bit. I don't know. My hair's growing back. And so they called me from the Texas Medicaid because my doctor's office contacted them and was trying to get me on Medicaid. And unfortunately, the lady said that I did not qualify for Medicaid because of my Social Security benefits. And which was a little bit upsetting because I was thinking about dropping my insurance at work because I really, really can't afford it. And it's just putting me more into debt. And I figured if I could drop that and get on Medicaid, at least the premiums would be very low or at zero, and I would still have coverage for my chemo. But unfortunately, I don't qualify for Medicaid. And so I will be meeting with the agent to get the insurance at work, even though I'm not working and I owe all this money back. I'm just frustrated with the insurance because I feel stuck, like I don't know what to do. And I just feel like I'm digging myself into a hole. And I don't know, it's just upsetting. I've just been depressed a little bit lately. With cancer, you have your ups and downs. And your emotions are ups and downs. And you know, I know I try to take advantage of the good days. And on my good days, you know, try to get outside, get some fresh air, get some sun on my face, you know, enjoy the blue skies. And on my bad days, you know, I just stay in bed. And my emotions have been all over the place. And I've been sleeping a lot because I feel like, I don't know. No, it's just like my dreams are better than reality. And it's like, I don't know if you guys remember that commercial, Calgon, Take Me Away. Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready, Calgon. Come take me. Take me away. Um, but in all reality, I have to face reality. I can't just sleep it away. I can't just sleep, and then magically wake up and everything is good. I have to figure out what I'm going to do with my insurance. Figure out if I'm going to continue staying on at work or if I'm going to put in my 2 weeks. But if I quit, then I won't have the insurance, and I still don't qualify for Medicaid. I'm sure there's other insurances out there for like low income people. I just need to like research it. And anyhow, sorry to be a Debbie Downer, but I've just been, you know, like I said, I have my ups and I have my downs, and right now I'm like going. I'm down, and I'm kind of trying to work my way up. But anyhow, I think that's pretty much it. I don't know what I'm gonna do with my next chemo. I don't know where I'll be as far as the insurance coverage. I don't know if the doctor's gonna be able to. I really don't know. I'm sure that if my insurance still isn't settled, then my doctor will order me to have it done at the hospital again. Which really, it's not helping me. It's just deferring the fact that I have to pay. But at least they'll bill me, and hopefully by that time, maybe there'll be something that I can find under patient assistance, or like a copay assistance or something like that. I know there's programs out there that help people with cancer to help pay. I just have to research it and fill out the paperwork. It's just a lot of red tape, and I just don't have a whole lot of energy to do it. I don't have the will to do it right now. I'm just depressed. So I just need another day or two to be sad. And then I'll pick myself up again, like I always do. And you know, dig my way out of this hole. But anyways, I think that's pretty much it, guys. I will talk to you in the next video. Okay.